I can't wipe the smile off my face. So we're on our way to Edmonton right now, and we're going to support one of our Natty Hour athletes, Danielle Brown. She's competing in the WNBF Edmonton Pro Amateur Bodybuilding Show. And we couldn't be more excited for her.
Last night we had something, tonight I'll be guessing, but I don't really have a case. I don't wanna play the quiet type when I'm near you, reading old messages on my phone every time I see you. Tell me, is this part of an act, just to keep your image intact? If you think that strategy's smart, I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart.
72, Kate Wyatt. 74, Ashley Blair.
You knocked on my window and slept on my pillow, then said you had found your place. Not sure if I want this. You don't think that I notice? This isn't like giving you space. I don't wanna play the quiet type when I'm near you, pretending that I don't know who you are every time I see you. Tell me, is this part of an act, just to keep your image intact? If you think that strategy's smart, I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart.
Bikini short category. These ladies another great big round. Ladies, if I can get you all to the exit of the stage, and we'll call back out the top 5, please. Thank you. Thank you, Billie Jean. Next, we have Danielle Brown.
Yeah,
from Prince
Danielle!
George, BC. Danielle says, trust the process, give yourself time, and most importantly, believe that you can achieve it.
Good job,
Big
Danielle!
thank you to her amazing fiance, friends, and family for supporting her hangry ass while on this fitness journey, as well as a special thank you to her incredible coach for coaching her through this prep, pushing her to excel and all the pep talks. She wouldn't be here, and she wouldn't have wanted to train with anyone else.
Yeah, Danielle! Woo! Good job, 76! Good job, Danielle!
Danielle. Next, number 77, Kim Miller. Number 76, Danielle Brown.
Yeah, Danielle!
Number 72, Kate Broadhead. Number 74, Ashley Blair. Number 77, Kim Billion. These ladies, another great big round of applause. Fifth place this evening, number 74, Ashley Flair. In fourth place, number 72, Kate Broadhead. Third place, number 77, Kim Billion. And second place, number 76, Danielle Brown. Please in first place, number 75, Billie Jean.
Danielle actually competed through a different federation here in Kelowna in July, and we tried to encourage her to consider the WNBF Federation, just because even though this other federation is considered to be a drug-tested show, it's a lot different than an actual natural show, which is the WNBF Federation. And, you know, a lot of people, they kind of have to go through that experience themselves in order to see the difference between the two federations. When you're a natural athlete and you're competing in a federation that, you know, might be drug tested, but they're not as strict. There's a lot of leeway, and it's very easy to, you know, manipulate things, where most athletes who are competing in that federation aren't drug-free athletes, which there's nothing wrong with at all. But when you are a drug-free athlete and you're competing against people when it's an apples to oranges comparison, it can be very discouraging and, you know, not as much fun. And I mean, you're putting 6 months at minimum into a prep. If you aren't having fun at the end of it, what's the point? So she kind of felt a little defeated and, you know, didn't have the best taste in her mouth after that competition. And luckily enough, with Kyle's help, we were able to convince her to, you know, try out the WNBF Federation. And that meant her holding her conditioning and continuing to get lean for another show in October. So that's another, 3-4 months later. So that's a lot to ask for someone who's already been dieting since January. And let me tell you, for anybody out there who is looking to compete, it is not easy. Competing and getting down to that level of leanness that you need to be competitive, it's not a walk in a park. And I don't think this is discussed enough on social media. And a lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of dedication, discipline, sacrifice, even suffering to some degree that goes into it. And it can be very, very challenging. And Danielle definitely experienced that after the July show, and continuing to cut down for the October show. But to see the level of leanness that she was able to get down to be extremely competitive at only her second show, was one of the proudest moments of my coaching career. When we went down to watch her and just seeing her up on stage, she was a completely different competitor than what she was in July. And she just shined on that stage. You can tell that she was having fun. She was having fun. And it was such an amazing thing to see someone transform and, you know, have a handful of challenging days during her prep where she wanted to quit, where she doubted herself, where she didn't know if she wanted to continue. She didn't know if it would be a better experience because of, you know, what happened in July. She's like, oh, am I going to feel the same way after my competition like I felt in July? And she didn't. When she got off stage and the next morning, you know, the first thing she said to me is, I can't stop smiling. And it was such an amazing thing to hear because, you know, she went out where she left nothing on the table. She worked her ass off, and she got her body to a place where, you know, a lot of us don't realize that we can take ourselves. But with true grit, discipline, and relentlessness, she got herself there. And she was rewarded with a well-deserved second place in a very competitive class. She was so close to getting her pro card. I actually did think that she was going to get it, but that's okay because she left feeling so happy and proud of herself. And that's the biggest thing with bodybuilding. It's a subjective sport. Sometimes things happen that you don't understand. And at the end of the day, if you can walk off stage as a competitor feeling completely happy and joyous with the package that you brought, that's how you know that you've won. That's how you know you've won. And she was able to do that. And I've never been so proud of someone before. It was really cool to see. It left her with a better taste in her mouth. And it's almost a week later now. And she texted me last night saying, wow, I actually miss it. After my show in July, I was so thankful that it was over. And I never really wanted to do it again. But she actually missed it. So it left her with a positive taste in her mouth. And she'll probably step on stage again one day, which is pretty cool to think about. I'm definitely going to force her, though, to have a long off season as most natural athletes should do after they compete, because you don't realize how much of a toll it takes on your body. And if you guys want me to discuss, kind of the negative adaptations that come into play when it comes to competing, let me know in the comments below and I'll do a separate video on that. But at the end of the day, walking away with a package that you were proud of, and the first thing you say is, I can't take this smile off my face. It was truly an amazing weekend, and I'm very proud of our Natty Hour athlete. Thank you to Kyle for helping me, be motivating to her. He helped me push her, because that's something that I struggle with. That's, the natural motherly instincts in me, if you will, where someone is saying, oh, I'm hungry. I'm like, oh, sweetie, it's okay. Where I have Kyle, we play good cop, bad cop, and Kyle saying, too bad, this is bodybuilding, this is competing. So he is really good at that, and he helped me keep her on track and bring her absolute best package ever. So Danielle, we are so proud of you. You absolutely crushed it. And then finally, lastly, I just wanted to thank the WNBF. The Federation is always so welcoming, and it's such a great community, and it's so exciting whenever we get to see Leo, the president, Charlotte, his wife wasn't there, but all the other competitors who have competed with, I seen them, and it's like, I just saw them yesterday. It's such a great community and family-based federation, and I'm very happy to be a part of it. So thank you so much. Thank you all for watching this video. So comment down below, congratulate the shit out of Danielle, because she deserves it. She absolutely crushed it. And thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. More YouTube content coming at you all. And make sure you comment down below if you want me to do a video of kind of the overall physiological effects that bodybuilding has on us as athletes. Okay, love you all. Peace.
Last night we had something